Well, hello everybody. This is Rashira Lee. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome. As always, I'm excited to be spending this time with you all. This is going to be an intuitive reading for the sign of Leo, whether sun, moon, or rising, specifically for the full moon in Taurus, okay? That will be occurring on November 8th. Also, this is a lunar eclipse, so that means that this is going to be a very powerful moon, a good time for releasing, gathering your affairs. Also, with this particular moon, it's going to be dealing with matters of love and finances, okay? So let me go ahead and jump into it. Leo, before recording your video, I received some channeled messages. One of them being is that you all vibrate well with the number one, okay? So with the number one, and what does that have to do? What does that really have to deal with? The number one has to deal with ambition, being unfiltered, and willpower, which really does speak true to who Leos are. Definitely unfiltered. Definitely, are very ambitious, right? And have the drive like none other. Okay, so kudos to you, Leo, to all my Leos out there. And then ultimately, the message is be careful with your thoughts as things are rapidly manifesting for you, okay? A song that I was hearing for you all is Beyonce, Ego. You already know what it is. Y'all got some egos about you, okay? So let's jump into it, Leos. Get some additional messages. I'm going to be starting off with your love life, okay? So, Spirit, actually, let me get us a good shuffle. Okay, that feels better. All right, Spirit, what is going on with my Leos? What's going on with their love life? What's upcoming? What's currently going on? What do they need to know? Okay, let's have it. Be abundantly clear. Forgiving and learning. What else? So Leos, off the bat, there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be going on right now. Who you got to forgive? What lessons have you learned, or what lessons have you not learned that need to be learned? One more, please. One more. I'm just going to pull from the bottom, okay? So I'm going to have to keep shuffling. Let's start with this one. Forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes, this is so true. Okay. All right. So automatically, what I'm feeling behind this is that some of you all have had a very traumatizing past, right? And so whether it was experienced with a loved one, like a family member, or it was experienced with your spouse, an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, etc., left you traumatized. You see how this person is kneeling. She, I think it's a woman, okay, but this person has their head in his lap. And not only that, but they were very emotional behind this. It's like, I can forgive you to a certain extent, but I still remember what you did. I still carry the internal scars of the imprint that you left upon me. And you're not right. The whole situation itself was not right. But Leo, just know, I feel like for some of you all, this was a situation or situations that were outside of your control. At the time, you honestly were doing the best that you could with the information that you obtained. Right? So whether this was something that, happened in childhood, if it happened in early adulthood, or if you're going through this right now, just know that the more that you forgive this person or the situation, retain the experience, retain the lessons that were learned, you know, I've learned how to stand up for myself because of this, or I've learned that not everybody is deserving of me, right? I've learned that, yo, I really do have some haters in my camp, and they my own family. Whatever the lesson was, hold true to that. Keep that with you. But walk away from the pain. Let it go. Because the more that you have the forgiveness, you'll start to see love being reflected back at you everywhere that you go. And not just with a romantic partner, but everyday life. And when you have, when you're vibrating on a high frequency of love, there's more abundance that will overflow in and throughout your life. Okay? So, yeah. And don't be so hard on yourself, Leo. That's the message behind this. Stop being so hard on yourself. So even if it's on a subconscious level, let it go. Okay? Next, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So forgive me. It has been a long morning so far. But what one of the channeled messages is that you need to really, really be mindful of your thoughts. Okay? Because thoughts ultimately become things. Right? As soon as you think it, Leo, it can be right there in the palm of your hands or at your doorstep. That's how quickly things are coming into your lives. Or if it's a negative thought, disappearing from your lives. But again, going back to this card, the more that you remain positive, and you offer up yourself to change, and you release ego, you're going to start to experience more and more love in your life. So listen, if you are currently on any type of dating apps and it hasn't been going well for you, please get off. I'm hearing that loud and clear for some of you all, because that's not where you're going to find the people that you really want to engage with. Like, some of these people that you've been coming across have been trash. Okay? I'm not trying to put anybody down, but a person could be a good person all day long, but when it comes to their dating style, it's not for everyone. You've been running into people that haven't necessarily been your taste, for some of you all. But if you're currently with somebody and you want more of them, you want to see your relationship grow, Spirit is saying you got to let your ego go. You got to forgive in order to experience more love with that person that you're currently dealing with. Okay. Next, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right. So sometimes the codependency is not necessarily addiction of drug and alcohol. Right? It could be, I'm dependent upon having this person in my life. I'm dependent upon them being there, them being my rock. Or it could be not wanting to let go of some bad habits, like gambling, or even spending. Have y'all ever seen the Confessions of a Shopaholic? That's real. Some people really are shopaholics or spendaholics. Like, as soon as they get money in their hands, they gotta go. They feel the need to let it go. So the message is, stop relying on other people or material things to make you happy. Let you make you happy, because what if all of those things or that person goes away? What you gonna do then? You want more love? Okay, start to show yourself more love without any outside influences. Okay? Children, your love life is being affected by children. Oh, so for some of you, you want children. You want more children if you have children. And you just love kids. Wow. You have this affinity for them. Others, it's a matter of being more childlike. Okay? So, meaning going back to the mentality of when you were a child and you had innocence. You know, there were endless possibilities. You had no limitations as to what could unfold in your life. Let that be your guidance. The innocence. Because when you do that, notice how the scarf is draping, but it sort of looks like an infinity symbol. You're going to have an infinite love, abundance of love and finances. Because again, this new moon, or this full moon rather, I'm sorry, is dealing with love and finances. Okay. Speaking of finances, let's jump into that. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle. Spirit, what do we have going on with the finances for my Leos? Hey Leo, hey Leo, got a big ego. Freedom, okay? Freedom. You have the freedom to do what you choose. Ain't that right? Ain't that the truth? Okay. And next we have leadership. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to talk about this leadership card first. Leos, you all are natural born leaders. You know why? Because you don't mind being bossy. Let's call it what it is. You don't mind telling people what it is that they need to do, how they need to do it, when they need to do it. Don't look at me while you're doing it, all that good stuff, right? Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as you're leading, Leo, make sure that you're leading from a positive place, from a place of love and respect, right? Of self and others. Okay? And guess what? You'll get that in return. But your position when it comes to career and finances, you are to be the boss. All right? If you're not already. Freedom. You choose. What is it that you want to do? For some of you all, I feel like this is definitely the time for you to step out on faith and go in on your own, right? And the thought may be, well, I don't have enough resources. Yes, you do. You have a whole spiritual support team. You have ancestors, right? So if you choose to work with ancestors, meaning loved ones that have crossed over, you may want to work with the one that was good with finances, right? Or that had leadership skills, or that were tactical. That's what you need. But you choose. Because whatever pathway that you choose, Leo, is going to be easy for you, just like this person is walking on water. Okay? Lastly, some additional messages. What do we have, Spirit? Some additional messages. Okay, Leo, that's one message. This card doesn't want to act right. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Okay, so we're not on a new moon right now, but we're definitely, I'm going to take the card from the bottom. But we're definitely on a full moon. Yes, it is an eclipse. So going back to thoughts becoming things, be very mindful of that. So this is confirmation, okay? And then luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, okay? I believe this card came out for Sagittarius and Libras, so you all may want to cross-watch those messages as well in case you have Sagittarius and Libra in your chart, okay? But yeah, Leos, this is how it's about to go down for you all. Everything that you're about to touch is going to turn into gold. If you're not already on that level, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And you can believe that. Believe and trust it. Okay? Leos, it's been real. Thank you so much for your time. I've enjoyed doing this reading for you all. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. My personal contact information will be listed in the description box below. Also, be sure to follow me on IG and TikTok, okay? I'm going to be leaving a link in the description box for angel numbers in case you want to learn more about them and how they impact you on a daily basis. I love you all so much. Until we meet again, enjoy.